Child, the way I've been trying to avoid getting this video out, recording this video, honey. Yeah, but anyway. Hey y'all, welcome back to Soulful Key. If this is your first time here, I consider you a VIP. But if you're an OG and you know me, thank you for supporting Key. Y'all have waited long enough, so let's go ahead and jump into things. Where we left off at was I found out that I had chlamydia from the guy that I was dating at the time. Some things took place before I actually went to college. How that whole relationship ended was I hated it so much, but looking back on it, thank you, Jesus. He actually ended up getting in a lot of trouble the year that I was going away to college. And I had a conversation with him about me actually going to college, and he did not like that at all. He was giving very much, girl, if you go to college, honey, you can forget this little relationship. Although I did want to stay just to be near him, girl, I got the... He called me collect. I answered the phone, I hit yes. And it's him on the other line. And I'm like, what did you do? Why are you calling me collect? And he explains what happened. After we got off the phone, I wanted some more information about what was going on. And I'm like, if this was that serious where you got arrested, then I'm pretty sure it's probably like on the news, or I can find an article or something about it. I ended up getting on Twitter. I'm doing, my search. I see a female's name. In her tweet, she tags my man, the man that just called me collect, and she says something along the lines of, my boyfriend just got arrested. I don't even know what the tweet said, but all I saw was my boyfriend. Telling y'all, my eyes glued on my boyfriend. There were other people that were involved, but she tagged him. I think I ended up messaging her. I don't know why I felt so bold. It is not, I don't even get into all of that. Asked her like, hey, do you know so-and-so? What's the tease? She was like, yeah, that's my man. Like, we've been dating. Never heard of you, don't know anything about you. And I'm like, wow, okay, I guess he meant what he said. If you decide to go to college, baby, you can forget about it. I don't know how long they had been talking or dating. I think he ended up calling again that night. I was just like, who is this? Like, who is this person? And he didn't want to get into all of that. Oh, don't worry about that. That's nothing. I kind of knew our relationship is really about to go downhill. After that conversation I had with him, I don't think we really talked that much because I was literally preparing to go to college the following month. It was very close. Once I actually got to college, I remember, I think within like the first couple of weeks, I ended up finding out that him and the same girl were getting ready to have a baby. That kind of stung a little bit, only because I was also pregnant by the same person. Y'all are getting ready to celebrate the birth of a baby while I literally had to somewhat mourn, and it was a lot for me to accept because I was so gun-ho on having somebody in my space so that I did not have to really look at me or even get into God. I was like, well, if it's not him, it's gonna be somebody else. I'm on to the next person. I do want to kind of backtrack. Not gonna skate past this part. Definitely involves a lot of carnality. I just had no business. In my senior year, I actually started sleeping with someone, and it turned into like sleepover thing with some of my friends and some of his friends. And we would get hotel rooms, my friends and his friends, and we were all friends, so we did things. In high school, like, I literally had no business being in hotel rooms, bussing down in high school. While they were fun, what I thought was fun, I did not realize that I would have to be undoing and dealing with things that I did at a younger age. I'm trying to learn how to correct a lot of things. God is having to walk me through and heal parts of me that I ignored and continued to move to the next soul without ever taking time to really stop and figure out why I was jumping from person to person. I really just had no regard for anything. I did only sleep with one person at each of these parties. 17, 18, no business being in hotel rooms with boys and doing adult things. Never wanted to even dig back into my past because I'm so ashamed. I remember prom night, same person that I was sleeping with whenever we would do like these hotel soirees. I was supposed to see him the night of prom. What makes it so bad is he didn't even want to go to prom with me. I was after prom, and I was so hopeful, y'all, that he was gonna come to the hotel room, and he never came. He was with his prom date, which was also his girlfriend. So I was accustomed to accepting anything. In that same night, I took it upon myself to try to have sex with somebody else, and it didn't work. So awkward. It was so cringe. You could tell that both of us really didn't want to do it, but because it was like, well, everybody else is in here having fun and getting on, like we the only two that don't really have nobody, so why don't we just, I'm doing stuff damaging my soul and the things that I'm gonna have to pay for later on. It may not seem like it now, it may seem like fun and games, but it leads to something that 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna be able to handle. I didn't know that then. I really did not do a lot of partying. I wasn't really able to go to parties like that. Just guys, like I was so caught up on men that I just needed male attention. I needed it. It was something that, it was like a high that I chased. So grateful that God loved me. So much could have happened. I noticed that every guy that I would sleep with, I would always desire more. This gotta be my husband. You giving me some type of attention, you must be. Like, you just gotta be. Now we're going to segue into college. It was a long 5 years. And I feel like once I got to college, things really turned up. I was now living on my own. I could just do whatever I wanted to do, and I pretty much did. You thought that high school I was getting into something? Wait until we get into college, because college was a wild ride. I'm not gonna go any specific order with college. I might start out with somebody in junior year and then come back to freshman year and then skip over to my double senior year. I'll go ahead and put a pin right here. In my next video, we jumping straight into some tea. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so y'all know when the videos is about to drop. I don't want y'all missing out on nothing. I need y'all to follow me. Stay with me and I'm gonna bless you. Like and comment on the video. Tell me what you think. What's your thoughts? Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next time, I love you guys. Be well. Mwah. You already know, from Carnal to Christ, Diary of a Sinner, we out. Peace.